All right, all right. What's up? What's up? King's Court live in the house. Thursday night, 9 p.m. You know how we do here? It's King's Court coming at you live. You got Trev Elder Cannabis in the house, joined by my two co-hosts. Introduce yourself, fellas.
I go by the name of Willie Skandalz. You know, the man that controls Friday nights on Twitch, kicking it live with Willie every single Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I got my homeboy over here to my left and your right.
Yeah, man, there we go. Late connection. There we go. Skandalz Cottreezy checking in, man. King's Court. Sorry for a little delay. We got technical difficulties a little bit. To my left. Shout out to him. Show us some Willie. What's going on?
Not much, man. It's just, you know, it's a typical Thursday night, I guess, but we're gonna sprinkle some magic on there because backstage Elder said he wasn't feeling that great. So we're gonna sprinkle some magic over this whole entire show right now. And you know, let's fucking do this the right way, guys. Let's go.
All right. So you know the biggest thing we want to tell you guys, we hinted at it, we joked about it. I think the first official confirmed announcement was here on the show, but now it's getting huge. We're 2 weeks away. Guys, we are doing it. The Canna, how the fuck do we call it?
The Canna Party Yet.
The Canna Party Yet concert and festival is going to be taking place on August 7th out at Healing House Medicinals in Alderville. Go ahead and check it out. It's on so many of our platforms. I mean, we're posting the shit out of this. There's posters up everywhere. We will be headlining, opening up for us. We're going to be having Digital Fire, and we're going to have Count Classy. Bringing it in will be Willie during the day. We got T Fanny coming in to make a mix up. We've got local talent, Missy Knott, Indigenous singer coming in. Then we got the big man, Cottreezy, hitting the stage, giving us a set. And then he'll be opening up for three-time Juno Award winner and personal friend of mine, Claire. Guys, I want to stress this enough. This is a free event. It's free as fuck. You guys want to get down here and check it out. We're going to also be joined by TV's master chef, Danny Raposa, will be in the house with his food truck, making us up some dangerous food. And we have a whole bunch of product vendors on site. So there's going to be swag given out. There's going to be autographs and pictures and coupons and deals and sales. And oh my God, why would you ever want to miss this? August 7th, y'all want to be there. And big shout out to our sponsor and sponsor of the event, Healing House Medicinals out there in Alderville, Alderville's only true medicinal house. So come down, check us out on August 7th. I heard through the grapevine that not only are these two going to be doing a musical performance for us, but I also heard that the King's Court themselves, all three kings, will be taking the stage at the same time to be doing a little bit of a 20-minute kind of live show for you guys there on stage. So you're definitely going to want to come out. And I haven't even told the co-host this, but there's rumor that these guys and all their teasing and all the jokes we've made over the last few weeks, 19 weeks now. What if I told you guys Elder might actually take the stage and actually sing a motherfucking song for y'all?
Hey, man, all I gotta say is it's gonna be a trifecta if that's the case. If you sing a song, do the record dab hit, and arm wrestle Cottreezy all at this show, that's gonna be crazy. You don't want to miss none of this stuff, man. It's action-packed from morning to afternoon into the evening. I'm Willie Skandalz. I'll be the host of all of this, making sure you guys enjoy your whole entire weekend. It's only going to last 6 hours, but we're going to make sure it's a whole weekend of memories, man. I'm telling you. Arm wrestling Cottreezy is going to be the highlight. I'm telling you.
I got to tell you, after I met the man and I fucking walked up to him and I felt like I had to step up 3 fucking stairs on a ladder just to give this man a hug. And I looked at the size of his arms and I thought, this is one big ass motherfucker. And I looked at my arms and I was like, I'm not a tiny guy by any means. But then I was standing beside this man all day. We hung out all day and I kept looking at him. I was trying not to look like I was checking him out, but I was checking him out. And I'm thinking to myself, this is going to be the fastest $1,000 I have ever lost in my entire fucking life. And I was thinking to myself, should I even do this, or should I physically save my body and just back out and write this man a fucking check and just concede before I'm hospitalized for fucking 5 years with a busted up reversed arm?
I made over the top pennies, man. I made over the top pennies that say "Go Elder." You can't do this now.
We're not gonna get the ambulance called to Hill House because we got a dislocated shoulder. So I don't think there's gonna be any kind of
yeah, save your body.
especially since the gym's opened up, so I'm right back in it. So
me too, bro. Actually, you know what? It's funny you say that. I went back at it. I started yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to anybody, man. It's been like 8-9 months since I've lifted a single weight. And I got to tell you, bro, I was feeling my age yesterday. I'm like really trying to get into a little bit better shape, like overall. But, you know, I'm all shy about taking a stage with y'all in like 2 weeks. So I'm like doing my best. I feel like a UFC fighter. Yeah, like I've always wondered how these motherfuckers can like change
pull it
weight
off in 2 weeks.
Yeah, like 15 pounds, no problem. I'm like, I can do this. Dude, I walked to the store and back yesterday. And I was huffing and puffing, and I'm like, well, cardio's not going to be my fucking thing. So I went to the weights, man, and it was like a good 25 minutes. And I'm like, there's nothing I can do in time to make myself prepared to take on Cottreezy's monster cannon of a fucking arm, guy. I'm like, I'm going to pull the Buddhist card and be like, we need to remain peaceful and not have any kind of violence.
We good, man.
All right.
We good.
We'll just put you at defensive back, and you got to cover him downfield as I throw passes.
Oh, shit. I'll tell you what. Willie, I'll tell you what. I'll do that if you go dab for dab with me on stage.
Fuck that. I already quit.
Yeah, exactly. That's not happening.
Yeah.
I already quit. Fuck that.
I want to say, I'm really excited, though, to announce this. If you guys saw me the other day, I was smoking out of that new Shatterizer, the bubbler that they gave me. I am super excited and pleased to announce that Shatterizer did confirm with us. They are going to be joining us at the event. So they are going to have a booth set up, and you'll be able to check out the new bubbler, the new Shatterizer and stuff. Val will most likely be on site, and she is a wonderful world of information. So big shout out. I don't know if they're watching tonight or not, but big shout out to Matt and Val, Shatterizer, and we're really forward to having you guys join us for this event. So that's huge. 46 dabs, that's no problem, man. I got 46 dabs in me.
I'm not even thinking about that.
Dude, I could literally, I wouldn't have a problem ripping 46 grams like back to back. Like I could do a gram, wait like 5 minutes, do another gram, blah, 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 46 through. The trick is going to be trying to do 46 grams at once. And like, I don't know how long it's going to take 46 grams to actually vape. You know, because it's going to be brutal, dude. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a hardcore go. But yeah, it's going to be a wicked event, man. Y'all got to come down and check it out. It's going to be the first time the three kings are ever in the house at the same time. You don't want to miss that. We're going to have a glass. We got T. Fanny in the house right now, too. T. Fanny's flown all the way in. She's going to be joining us on stage, giving us a set. So we're really excited, man. It's pretty much, you know, every guest that's coming to be on stage has been a guest on this show except Missy Knott. So I mean that's been cool in itself. Oh, that's right. Yeah. You know, we should just pull him in for an impromptu show next Thursday. We just get him in for like 10 minutes. That way we can say
he could just chump on anytime. He's a band member of mine, so it's a matter of him just being here on that moment, you know. So
I do want to remind the people two things. I was asked by our sponsors to mention this tonight on the show as we're adding it to the posters. This is a drug and alcohol-free event, okay? Yep. We definitely don't promote you guys smoking at the event. You know, we won't be, we're just telling everybody, you know, we're not liable. If you choose to smoke up, you know, behind a dumpster where I can't see you, you know, we're just not responsible for when you leave. We're not liable. It is definitely come use at your own risk kind of event. We're not going to throw you out for medicating. We know that people have to medicate for medicinal purposes. So we're definitely not going to deny anybody their right to medicate. However, we do want to say it is alcohol free. It'll be a zero tolerance for alcohol whatsoever. So make sure you guys know that for sure. And we are going to make it, of course, it is going to be for everybody. Obviously not for anybody under 19, but we are catering to all of our customers. We are catering to the community. We're catering to people that probably have never come to our store before. So we want you guys to all be aware. The music will be clean. It's more hip hop than rap. The only one that has a foul mouth probably out of all of us will be me. So we don't want anybody to be too worried about the genre and the content of the music. You know, we will be keeping the F-bombs to bare
I do not
minimal,
curse
if
in my
any at
music,
all.
so
I know neither one of the old Cottreezy's got a couple, but like they're so in it, you don't even hear it,
yeah,
right?
very rarely.
I'm just saying nobody's coming that's gangster rap. You're not gonna have to worry about that. You know, it's nice light hip hop, little music for everybody.
Hip hop.
Yeah, so guys, don't worry about that. Come down. It is going to
No
be a community
N-bombs.
event. We want to bring everybody together and welcome everybody, all of all kinds to this event. So yeah. What?
I'm ready.
That being said, besides the concert, Treezy, man, what you've been got going on last week, man? I know you've been hard at work with some shit, bro.
Very hard at work. Yeah, you know it is. Quietly building the storm up, man. Everything's going well. I just give a big shout out to all the people who are watching and been supporting. They've just been buying crazy shit off the website and getting the merch out.
What's up?
We finally got things landed up. I got some surprises for my Kings here, so I'm not coming empty handed to August 7th. So don't y'all trip with y'all merch. But everything else has been going well. So thank you to the fans keep on doing that. What I see, the single is actually just shot up crazy with the streams the last 2 days. So that's been going well. And then we're just working. I got like 5 more tracks I've already got done. So me and my man Jelly have just been getting the art, and the album's gonna be dropping in late September. Also, man, just working on the grow. Got my 9 plants real well, and that's it, man. We all just working hard. So many shit going on. So we'll get to that later. But that's all I've been doing, man. What about you guys? What's up with you? What's up with you, Willie? How you been doing?
Oh man, it's things are heating up over on my end. I've been pitching shows left, right, and center to all the places that I visited in the last 2 years. I mean, prior to the COVID, most people know by now that I had probably the best year of my career. I did over 120 shows. So I've been retracing my 120 steps to all those events. And I'm going to try to get as many events as possible this year, even though we're coming to the end of the year, right? We only have like less than 6 months left of this year before we can call it another crappy year like we had in 2020. So I'm going to be doing my best to make sure me and my Kings and my DJ have a really great end of the summer into the fall. So let's keep our fingers crossed for all of that.
Yeah. And me, I got to be honest, man, we've been keeping this kind of quiet, and you know, it's in the works, but I'm too excited not to tell the people what me and Cottreezy got going on in the works, man. So we've been talking, we've been putting together a little project, man, and we're going to be working with a friend of ours, Malachi, and a good friend of ours, Chaclair, and St. T Apparel clothing line. So me and the King going to be coming down to Elders area, and it looks like right now in the works is that me and Cottreezy are going to co-open our own St. T's Apparel fucking store, man. How about that shit, man?
Yeah.
So, and the kick will be, because we're all in broadcasting, we're going to build a little broadcasting studio inside the back of the clothing store. So like-minded folks like ourselves, as our careers in this kind of industry moves into podcasts and home broadcasting, you know, there's nothing worse. All 3 of my guys will tell you right now, ain't nothing worse than setting up your set at home and the cat be running across your foot, or the wife be screaming, or the kids be using up the internet, man, or, you know, someone be banging at the door. These are real problems, man. So what we're going to do is build a small broadcasting studio in the back of the clothing store to be able to provide people like ourselves a nice, affordable, humble, quiet place to be able to broadcast your show or record your music. So watch for that fucking project coming, man. We're going to be looking for all the support of the people. There will definitely be a King's run of apparel for you guys to buy and some merch. We'll be kicking the St. T's Jumbo line. And it looks like my boy might have something special designed just for our area. Now, I don't want to jump the gun, but we're hoping to have this store up and running a lot sooner than you think. So watch for that coming up in the works, guys. King's Court, you know what I'm saying? 2 Kings. We're going to see what we can do, you know what I'm saying? So watch for those projects. We got so much in the works, guys. Willie's trying to get us up on stage everywhere we can go. Me and the other King, we're working behind the scenes, getting a lot of stuff done for some peeps, working on some new medicinal things. And of course, now we're looking at opening a franchise clothing shop. Some of the freshest gear I've ever seen. The Jumbo line is killer dope. You'll see us busting that out on August 7th. So Those are what's going on in the works, King. Man, we're busy. Busy.
I'm busy.
We got to stay that way, though, man, for real. And while we're staying busy, I would like to get all our viewers out there to stay busy, too. Head on down to Healing House Medicinals on Facebook. Like that page. Let's keep those likes going, because the more they do for us, the more entertainment we bring to you. And that's just the reality of everything, man. So let's try to give Healing House Medicinals some more likes on their Facebook page, some more love on the socials, wherever they are. Make sure you're there, too. Healing House Medicinals, baby.
Now, we do have one other major announcement we want you guys to marinate with this week. So, because King's Court has become so successful and we do have now one major sponsor, we have some other people that are interested in sponsorship of King's Court. So, in order to meet the demands of these corporate sponsors, we're taking our show, finally, to a public platform, which is pretty damn cool, to be honest. We started King's Court in a private platform so that way we could be raw and we could be uncensored and didn't have to worry about old Zuckerberg shutting us down. As it turns out, with the knowledge of my man next door there, turns out that Twitch is the place to be, where we can be uncensored and the Kings can actually make some real money off what we're doing out here for you guys. So we're going to make it super easy for you guys. Twitch accounts are simple. It's literally, man, put in a user, put in a password, sign up, click verify on your email.
The same way you made Twitch. Facebook.
Yeah, but even easier. You don't even need to make pictures and shit like that.
No.
But we'll be posting all the links to our Twitch channel that's going to be opening. We're going to be starting our very own Twitch channel, and we're going to be helping up and comings that'll be able to broadcast their shows and their music under our Twitch channel. So we're going to make it easy for you guys. We're going to make sure that we pound you guys in the group with the new Twitch link. So that way, you guys, when King's Court starts on Thursday night, we're not going to make you go look for us on Twitch. You'll be able to just click a link right here in the group. It's going to take you right to us like we are now. All right, but we need your continued support, guys. I know, another form of social media, right? But the truth is, for everything we do and all the work we put in, the only way for us to get paid for what we do is to be able to take our platform take our show to another platform that offers corporate sponsorship and commercial slots for us to finally get paid. And since corporate sponsors are finally looking at us, we're going to appease those people. Because as much as we love doing this for y'all, if some big corporation wants to pay us to keep doing it, bless that, right? But the truth is, we wouldn't have gotten here at all if it wasn't for the continued support, views, and love that y'all been giving us, man. So once we get that Twitch signed up, we expect you all to share that shit over and over and over and help make King's Court to be a continued success that you've done over the last 19 episodes. So, that being said, it's fucking 9:20, right? Let's bring in our fucking guest, man. I know a lot of F-bombs. My mom ain't watching.
A hell of a lot of F-bombs this time around.
Let's bring in our guest for this evening, shall we? And introduce him. And that way we can 9:20 up with this guy, man. Come on in. Is he here?
Our guest for this week goes by the name of Too Bad. He is co-founder of BME, We Do For We. He is my personal hitman when it comes to beats. He is my homeboy, my brother from another mother, or from a mister that didn't give a shit.
Oh, man. Why are you giving this guy a bad reference already, man?
Bad reference. Hey, guys. Thanks for having me on the show, man.
What's going on?
Hey, welcome to King's Court, brother. We're blessed to have you here today, man. Appreciate you making the time for us and joining us. It is 9:20, so why don't you go and light up whatever you're smoking? Everybody's going to join us in the 9:20 hit. So wrap it up real quick, man. Really? You puffing on doob? Trees on a doob?
I'm trying to figure out what it is. I just can't remember.
I'm going to rip this bong right here. And I personally am ripping on Galactic Grunts that was given to me by the owner of Healing House today. I said, go smoke this up, man. I said, all right.
It's the last one from the surprise pack. I just have to look it up. It's the Black Mamba.
Oh, you're blessed, man. That was one of our #1 strains for weeks, and people come and they ask for it daily, and we finally ran out of it a couple days ago. And like, I've never heard such a demand for a strain, man. So you lucked out on that surprise bag, my man. Enjoy that strain.
That was my last one. I had the Blackberry earlier this morning, and now it's the Black Mamba.
I'm loading up my Shotterizer with some of this live hash resin. I got a little bit left, man, from London Donovan. I'll pack that up for the rest of the show. I know, dude, it is legit fire. Like, I should have gave these guys a real review on Elver's Smoke Shack, because this product is unbelievable, man. I can't wait to share this with you guys next weekend.
Too bad. What are you puffing on?
If I remember correctly, I think it's called Fruity Pebbles. I'm not sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And
I'm not
Cottreezy,
sure.
one of your flavors, if you want to tease us.
Oh yeah, right now I got some orange cream soda wrapped up in that violet of butter.
Oh damn! Look at you go, man.
A little something, man. Something like orange cream
That
soda.
that violator butter is something else, man.
Yeah, it is.
My boy has one of these. My boy has one of those press button vape pen type thingies, and man, we were tearing that up the other day.
This right here, bro. I got one.
Something like that. Some kind of fancy gadgets.
So
these are the ways to microdose during the day, man. You know, if you can't have that full blown session because you're at work, you know, microdosing concentrates. You know, vape pens and portable vape pens, disposables.
Yeah, I gotta get into that shit, man. I really do.
Honestly, bro, it's a much healthier way for you to medicate. You don't stank at all. There's no stank to it at all. And overall, you know, a couple puffs of this with a high level of THC concentrate, you can level yourself out in seconds, man. It uses the receptors in your mouth, and that makes it THC go directly to your brain. So it's an instant high. Not like puffing a joint, waiting 10 minutes. You know how I feel? You puff on a shadow or a dab or a vape.
Elder,
and the joints keep going out anyways.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah, the joints.
Yeah, man. And so you puff on this, man, and you can get high instantly. So that way you don't have to wait around, puff a big joint and shit. Yeah. By the time you blow it out and done exhaling, man, you should be catching the effects.
For sure.
I like brownies. I like hash a lot too, man. I love my hash.
Ooh. Yeah, okay. What kind of hash you usually smoke?
Homemade.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's that fire.
So,
ooh, that's that fire.
Yeah.
Is there any way you could turn a light on there? Too bad you're like
really dark. Yeah, I could turn on the light in the kitchen. Give me a sec, man.
I'm interviewing the shadow.
No, I thought
like private name.
Shadow
like
bad.
Private name.
Yeah,
private name, private number. You're that artist.
I thought he was a unlocked character in Mortal Kombat.
There you go. There you go, man.
What's up? There we go.
There we go. You can see me now.
So I'll tell you what, man. We always kick it off with a couple questions from each king. I'm gonna let Cottreezy start it off for a change, man.
All day, man. What's up? But too bad. Welcome to the show, man. For real. Thank you for
coming
on.
Thanks.
Always, you know,
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Approach. I'm just gonna start off with a basic question. I got, that was one of the first ones I start off. So the name Too Bad. Just tell us, how it came up with that name. What does it mean?
It was actually a friend of mine that gave me the name. He goes by the name Grizz. We call him Grizz. And because at first my name was Mighty Mike G. So how's that for a joke? But
Mighty
anyways,
Mike.
Mighty Mike, yeah.
Okay, like Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, like Mighty Mouse, right?
Okay.
So I was like, okay, so Mighty Mike G, and then, but I kept saying, if you don't like what I say, it's too bad. You don't like what I say, too bad. I don't give a fuck. Oops, sorry, the F-bomb.
Nah, drop it, bro. It's all right, man. It's all right. My mom's not watching tonight.
Cuss it up.
So yeah.
Fucking shit.
No, so I say, if you don't like it, too bad. So eventually my boy Grizz said, no, you know what? We're going to call you Too Bad. And it just stuck. And now my boys call me Deuce. Everybody just... So it just stuck, man. It's like a teenage thing that just extended into adulthood. So
nice,
I like that.
Nice.
I like that.
I like that, dude.
So Too Bad. Like basically, your music. What are some of your influences? Like some of your favorite artists that kind of got you. Yeah, I know that's a vast question, but I like to start that.
I'm gonna say my mom first.
Okay.
My mom was a blues singer, black blues singer back in Montreal in the 50s and 60s. Yeah. So, and that was my biggest influence, hearing her sing every day, practicing and just wailing it out was just wow. Yeah. And then later on, joining the gospel choir to be able to, work my own voice and see how far that can go. So,
that's giving me chills real quick because that's like exactly my life.
You see what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, right?
My mom was a
So
gospel
you know
singer,
exactly
had
where I'm
choir.
coming
I know
from.
exactly where you're coming from, King. Absolutely.
So you're like, what? It's like, oh man, I want to learn. And my mom was my biggest music influence. After that, it was George Clinton doing, oh man, that funk.
The
Oh
Key
my
Funk.
God.
Key
Yeah.
Funk
Oh,
Parliament.
yes.
Woo.
So I couldn't, I just, and my dad was a
That
DJ.
funk.
So it's like, wow. And he was a local DJ back in Montreal too on C'est quoi, c'est
Okay.
KMF and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, so
That's
it was
fire.
great, man. Growing up with all that vinyl and
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, I got to actually see George Clinton in Buffalo. I'm from Buffalo, New York. He came to the University of Buffalo one time. It
oh
was
man.
crazy. It was amazing. He just like did a 10-minute set where he just made up his own song. And it was about a dog pissing on a tree.
Yeah.
It was like a dog pissing on the tree. Like, it was just crazy.
Yeah.
So that's awesome, man. So tell us, like, basically, going forward, your future. What are some of the things you're working on right now, going forward with the music?
Well, right now we've got our website that's up. I wanna try to help as many cats as I can. That's what I want to do. Like,
Yeah,
I've got
like
the
that,
skills. I can make beats. You know what I'm saying? Willie Skandalz he's got skills. We can help a whole bunch of people, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to network.
Help me out too, man. Send those this way. Send those beats this way, please.
Yeah.
Yo,
yeah, man. No, because you know
send me beats. I'll get Willie to write me some bars, and I'll be.
No, send me beats, man. But kill that shit.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's all about helping each other out. Because if we're not going to do it, I was signed from 1995 to 2000 to Warner, and I'm going to tell you something. I still don't get much from royalties at all, because everybody who invests into the production is a co-writer on your song. I'm just letting you know.
That's
okay.
True.
So by the time you get your just dues, you're like, what the fuck is this? I might as well be flipping burgers at Burger King.
Right.
He's like, what about those videos, guy? Where's all my fucking cake?
Yeah. Especially in the 90s, because they were taking everything. Well, we paid for your video. We paid for your promotion. We paid for your...
So every one of my songs, I'm just a writer, and I got like 9 million co-writers. Like, what did he pay for? Well, he paid for the napkin that you spit the sushi in. Like, are you fucking serious? No, because royalties are the thing. That's what it was, right? Big time royalties and shit, right? So, and I was like, wow. So here I am, and I'm producing beats for these Euro fucking groups like Aqua and stuff like that. And here they are, like, I'm looking at my check at the end of the week, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I did everything, including her backups, you know? So you're like, it was just. But that's the industry, though. That is the industry. If you're gonna go hardcore and be in the actual industry, that's what it is. You're never gonna get a cent because everybody else wants their money, man. So
I feel that. I mean, I actually learned from OGs just like you, like that said the same exact thing. Like, just do it yourself, and if you can do it yourself, you don't have to pay nobody else when it all comes down.
Nope.
So I appreciate that. Shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Pass it on.
And that's why I don't like Spotify either, because I mean, you look at it, you got 10 million cats doing the same exact thing. How's that going to help your career?
The only thing I like,
you got 9 million other motherfuckers doing the same shit.
The only thing that it's good for, it's easy app that everybody has. But other than that, you're not getting paid shit off Spotify. You're not getting paid like that. You need like
just a way to get heard.
Billion. Yeah, you need 150
not even
billion
if you think about it, how many? Yeah, exactly what Cottreezy said, man. You need 50 million streams to make $10. Like, are you serious?
Their structure.
Who's making the real money though? Because Spotify has ads, so corporate is paying them big time. They got ads running 24/7, and they got a new app now called Spotify Ads where you can pay to advertise your own shit. How's that?
Yeah, right. Fucking bullshit.
Yeah. And you're not getting paid. You're not getting paid. Like, there's a lot of people that are listening to your music.
You know what I'm saying?
You're not getting paid.
I got more plays. I'm going to be honest with you. I've had tunes on Spotify now since 2013, and I have more plays on Reverb Nation, which is about 4 years old. No shit.
There you go. I
get more plays on Reverb Nation than I do on Spotify. So I don't care, man. I'll offer my tunes for free. At least I'm getting heard more than the cat who's doing like 10 million other rappers. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
How you going to get ahead?
That's true. I love it. Pass to my man Willie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, like we always do around this time of the show, I'd like to welcome you to King's Court.
Thank you, sir. It is an honor to be here, by the way, guys.
Cool.
Oh, we appreciate it. Love it, man.
Simple things. Let the people know who you are, and then we'll get into the beefy stuff. Who is Too Bad?
Beefy.
Where has Too Bad been?
Wow. Well, my real name is Jesus Christ, because that's what my mom called me. Jesus Christ, you little motherfucker, get over here. Okay, so that's pretty much what Too Bad is.
Bro, I'm busting that line somewhere down the road. I love that shit. That was fucking fire, guy.
So that's get your ass back here. That was also my name. So like, yeah. I know y'all know what I'm talking about.
No, I definitely know that was probably my name. I mean, my mom wasn't very religious, but it was something along those lines.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead and grab the bell. You know what time it is. That was my name.
I wish my mom.
Oh, my mom had a little wooden sandal that she used to use. She used to take it off her foot and whoop it in my ass with it. But you know what? I never killed anybody. I never went out and shot anybody.
Yeah,
right there, bro.
There you go, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Down to discipline, man. Of course, man. And the good thing about this music thing is that we've been label mates for close to a decade now, but we've only chilled maybe a handful of times in real life. Like,
yep.
And this is kind of the norm in the internet world, right? This is what they're saying. The internet age. You could be a producer from across the world. I could be an artist from the other side of the world, and we can make this really work. All right.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, what do you think it takes to make a healthy relationship between artist and producer in long distance situations?
Wow. Well, brotherhood, plain and simple. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's just brotherhood, sisterhood. It doesn't matter who it is, male, female. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that. And I mean true brotherhood. I'm not talking about, hey, you're my brother. Yo, what up? Give a little dap. I ain't talking about that shit. I'm talking about like, I got your back. You know this. If you were to get jumped tomorrow by anyone, I got your back. I'd be right there, man. That's my brother. Don't fuck with him. I'll kill you. Plain and simple.
Gang shit. I love it.
Yeah, it's not gang shit. It's just how I grew up, man. I grew up in the Heights, man, in LaSalle. It's ghetto. It's as ghetto as you. And if you don't stick with your friends, you're gonna get trampled, man. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Trampled or be trampled.
And I say gang shit because we're changing that definition. Gang shit is like a new job. Gang shit is like man. You know what I'm saying? So we're not talking about real.
Are you fucking kidding me, man? Do you know how long it took me to get up on dude, I gotta learn new fucking slang again.
It's pretty simple.
You know what I'm saying? All these terminology.
Can you send me an updated PDF file with the newest shit slang so I'm not fucking behind, bro? I say gang shit in my neighborhood. Cops be like, what gang?
Cops wouldn't do that. Cops would come up to you. Yeah, they'd be like, "Oh, gang, thank you. Can we join too, motherfucker?"
It's a whole nother episode.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. We'll go there.
Sure, man. I mean,
cops.
On next week's episode.
Earlier in the interview, you stated that you were signed before, and I obviously know the history. You were one of the very few MCs that were ever to be signed out of Montreal. I know that history. All right. So what are some words of encouragement for a young artist today looking to make a splash coming from a smaller market in the industry?
Good question, man.
Do those little shows. Do those little parties that don't pay shit. Because that's how I got found.
Talk to him.
I was at these rich guys, bunch of millionaires in Dorval. And my boy, he was the DJ, and his act just canceled on him. So he called me up because he didn't want to take, he didn't want to do a free show. He didn't want to do a free show. I went and I did his show. Lo and behold, the actual owner of RCA Records back in the day was sitting right there, and he said, sign him. That's exactly how it happened. Just like that. Do those little shows, do those little parties. They don't want to pay you, that's fine. Go do it, because you never know who's sitting right there. Never know.
I
Real
encourage
talk.
that all the time too. Like I had a feeling your answer was going to be very similar to mine, and as you know, I take on young artists here and there, and this is one thing I always tell them. I said, if someone approaches you to do a backyard birthday party just to sing,
do it.
Just to sing "Happy Birthday" in a rap tone, get the hell out there and do it, because you never know who's at that birthday party. You know.
That's right, and that's exactly what happened to me. I was out there doing it, and half the shit that the person was supposed to do was she was an R&B singer, and I was going up there, and I'm an MC. You understand what I'm saying? Completely off, and the dude, I still rocked it. All these rich white people jumping around. Whoa! Yeah. Their $10,000 suits and shit, jumping around, waving their hands like monkeys. It was great.
Talk to him.
Why are you making fun of my suit, guy?
I love that
shit. But you know what I'm saying? These rich guys, like Grey Poupon shit, man. I had them rocking. So, little boy from the heights of LaSalle, man.
Kill him.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Salute to LaSalle. Coach salute, man. LaSalle's the way at.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So it's like, what? And they were happy with it. They signed me, and then after that, I lost control. I was like, what do you mean I have to do this boom boom shit? What are you talking about? Dance music. What's this? Euro. What?
That boom boom boom.
Right,
no,
right.
Yeah.
right.
So here I am doing all this Euro shit, and I'm like, where's my name? And I'm like, well, it's third from the 15th row
right,
to the right.
You're that little thing after you take the cassette out and like fucking
did everything.
And like down here. But
your name's all the way at the bottom.
You took that fucking sleeve everywhere you went with you. You're like, that's me right there, man. See it?
That's me right there, right at the bottom.
Bro,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
It's like when you're an extra in a movie, right? You're an extra in a movie. You're standing at the bar while Matt Damon's talking to Ben Affleck. You're like, that's me right there.
You pause the credits as they're rolling up. See, motherfucker, there's my name.
You know that.
Yeah. Mix 96 had a picture of me with my very first vinyl. Just standing there with my very first vinyl, man. I was like, I was so proud too. I was like, yo, this is mine, man. I was like, what? Yeah, they hung it up on the wall. It was super nice, man. It was great.
That's it.
Cool, man. I mean, it's nice to talk to you. We don't get to talk other than like, in our own personal groups and through text and all of that. So
and we're always picking.
It's nice to see.
But that's how it is, man. It's just shooting the shit, right?
Yeah, man, for sure. It's nice to see you face to face. And I'm gonna pass you over to Elder. I'll get back to you in a little while, though.
All right, man.
What's up, man? Like all the other kings,
hey, what's up, bro?
And want to thank you again for making it out, man. We always appreciate it when you guys make the time for us. It's always an honor to have you here.
Like I said, it's an honor to be here.
Right on. I got a two-part question, of course, man. When I hear you guys talk, of course, you guys are all in the music industry. I'm more focused in the cannabis industry, obviously. So when I always hear you guys talk amongst each other, it always fascinates me how your industry works. So when I hear you talking about 95 to 2000 shit like that, and then you tell me how hard it was to get paid back then. So my questions for you are this. How do you see your industry going, moving into the future when we see, a lot of performers moving to Twitch and Zoom? How do you feel your industry is going to end up in the next 5 years?
If you're talking about the hip hop industry, I'm not concerned. That's way too commercialized for me. I don't even want to talk about it. Understand? It's all commercialized. I want no part of this industry that everybody's looking at now. They're calling that hip hop. That's not hip hop to me. Hip hop is KRS-One. That's hip hop to me. You know what I'm saying? Give me some old school LL. That's hip hop to me. Rakim. You know what I'm saying? Everlast.
We gotta be the same age.
No, but I mean, you want the greatest white rapper I've ever heard? Everlast. That's the greatest white rapper I've ever heard. Fuck Eminem. I'm sorry, M's good, but Everlast is way better.
Everlast is killer. I saw him a couple of years ago, man.
I like Search.
It's killer, man.
Search is Jewish. That's different. That's a whole other ball game. We ain't even going there today.
I'm not going to this with you guys.
Second part of that question, though, my man. Second part of my question is, with that being said, of where you see it going, where would you want your industry to be 5 years from now? What would you like to see your industry? Oh,
Wow, I'd like to see it go back to when the Fat Boys were around and Run DMC. The way I'd like to see it back then when it was about doing hip hop, when it was just about doing shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Heavy D, like Heavy D even said it when he came to Montreal. I was lucky enough to open for him, and it was at James Wing High School. Man.
Wait, hold up. You
I know. Now I got to get questions, bro. Heavy D was like shit. I rocked in '89 and shit, bro.
He was my dog, man. I dressed like him. I had a high top fade like him. I had the sunglasses like him, man. I even tried to freaking make my lips a little bit fatter just so I could look like him. No shit. So
you did that trick with the suction cup.
Yeah, I did. Diddly diddly. Yes, sir, man. No, but my favorite was tell me the truth about love. Is it true what them say about love? Is it true what them say about love? Them say love is a splendid thing, more precious than a diamond ring. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we should have had this guy come to the event, bro. What were we thinking, man? Come on.
He's not that far away. It's not too late.
Oh, shit. You should get in touch with me after the show, man, and fucking get you down as a special guest on August 7th, man. That'd be sick. But here, I got a couple more questions for you before I forget, because I'm elder and I forget shit quick. So,
go ahead, man. I'm 48.
I always love asking artists this, especially guys that have been around a long time, you know, because I love hearing shit. You guys bring some stories that I love, man. But so my questions are always this: who is your most memorable person that you've worked with so far? And when you're done, follow that up with, who do you regret working with the most so far? Because you got some heavy names sitting behind you, man. And I mean, if you don't want to bitch nobody out on fucking live, that's cool. You can just like blank their fucking name out and tell us the story of why you didn't like that shit.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna say her name. We had her in a studio, and it was, I need my water, I need my this, I need my this. She's like literally this princess. She wants everybody to wait on her hand and foot. I was like, are you fucking, you're in my studio. Like, what the fuck? You're paying
no
me
names.
Not
can you cough? Can you cough that name again for us, bro?
Oh, wow!
I think I know who that is.
Oh,
she has a very funny video. A very funny
nasal
video.
Ranting.
You could find one when she goes shine.
She was
like
so
a
rude. She was the rudest, and she's the best person I've ever worked with because and the worst. They're both the same. To answer your question, it's the same person.
Wow.
Because
nice.
Yeah, because the one thing I've learned from her is you're not finished till the song is done.
I got you.
You're not finished till the song is done. So as much as I shit on her because she's a rude bitch, I love her at the same time because she's dedicated. I gotta give her that. We were in the studio till 6 a.m, and I'm telling you, that's not what I disliked about her.
So like,
it was the fact that.
Just imagine if she came with her grocery list prepared for the session. It wouldn't have been that long.
Yeah, it was just the rudeness I didn't care for. You know what I mean? But like you said, the best person I've ever worked with in the studio is Celine Dion. And this is before she became famous. This is way before she became famous. She was just a teenage kid, you know, with running around with Renee Angelil and recording stuff at this studio and that studio and this studio. And we just found her because I wasn't alone at the time. My boy Frank was with me too. So, you know, we both thought she was extremely rude. But at the same time, we sat there in awe behind the freaking soundboard going, wow, wow, holy fuck, can she work? Yeah, she knows how to work. She really knows how to work that studio. So, you know, as much as, you know, there's one side of me that dislikes her, on the other, I learned a lot from her. I really did.
I like that, man. Appreciate that a lot.
So
my last question before I pass you over to that dangerous fucking friend of yours. With that being said, who would you like more than anything else in the industry, past, present, or, even if
the
they're already gone and not with us anymore, who would you love to have done or do some work with in your industry specifically?
Oh, Willie already knows the answer to this. KRS.
Ah, shit.
That's the only cat I'd love to do anything with, man. I'm being honest. It's the only
or
cat.
Dr. Dre, right?
Or Dre, yeah. If Dre produced a track and said, "Yo, write me some bars," I'd be like, "Yo, let's do it."
Okay.
You gotta be stupid. Dre comes, I'll make a beat just for you, and you write me some bars, and I'll spit on it with you. Dude, I'll lick his feet.
There's no beat in the world that Dre can make that someone would deny, right? Like, hey, this beat is for you. I don't like it. Try again.
He saved Mary J. Blige's career. He saved Mary J. Blige's career.
Sure did.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So listen, before I pass you off, I want to say a couple things. Thank you again so much for being here, man. Appreciate the time.
Pleasure, brother.
And of course, like T. Fanny just said, man, I appreciate you sharing all this shit with us, man. You got some wise words. You got some, real true experience in your industry. Sharing that kind of knowledge with people, man. That's a gift. So I really appreciate and respect that you're here doing all that. Before I pass you off to Willie, I got to do what I got to do. On behalf of Healing House, Elders Smoke Shack, Elders Greenhouse, fucking Euphoria, Extracts, Roscoe Treasy, and any brands associated with Roscoe Treasy, and any other brands associated with this show other than fucking Willie Skandalz himself.
Yep.
We hereby take no responsibility for the next 4 minutes of this show. It has no reflection on me, him, or anybody else around us. Go for
Willie
it,
Bomb.
Motherfucking floor.
All right.
I teased it to you earlier this afternoon.
Yeah.
You said something about not mentioning a certain situation, and I was like, no, don't worry about that. I'm just going to talk about cats.
That's fine.
And we saw what happened on Netflix.
Not a shame.
About cats, so I hope you're not the same way.
Well, don't fuck with my cat. I'll kill you.
I got 4 cats, bro. I feel that, man.
That's what I'm saying. Don't fuck with the cat. So what we're gonna do is we scrolled through your Facebook and we noticed 2 things that you really adore the most. You love cats and you love tracksuits.
Yep.
So let me think about this for a second and make a Willie Bomb connection.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I'm just killing my camera. Treasy, just kill your motherfucking camera.
What's worse? Showing up to your in-laws with a pube in your teeth?
See, here we go.
Or showing up to a photo shoot with your tracksuit covered in cat hair?
I've done both, so I don't care.
What the fuck? Best fucking Willie Bomb answer to date, bro. Damn.
I really don't care, man.
Owned.
I've done
I can't
both.
believe that shit. I cannot believe it.
Shit.
And the survey said
I was like,
one answer.
Missile that bomb right out the sky.
Yeah, you really
I'm just saying.
Fuck down.
Imploded.
Shut that shit down.
I kind of knew I kind of knew if I gave him something that was, like, because if you follow Too Bad on anything social, man, he's got the funniest one-liners. He's one of those guys that prides himself on being the rudest Buddhist, right? So
yeah.
I've seen him mention that his favorite pastime is munching the punani, and I've also seen him mention he loves cats and that he adores his fucking tracksuits. So
yeah, I love my tracksuits, man.
it was kind of like a nice
tracksuits.
bomb
I
to pull
have an
together.
affinity.
Oh yeah, it was kind of a nice bomb to relate all those things together.
It was great, man. It's a good question, actually, but
I knew you had the character to answer it right.
Yeah, but yeah, man.
All right.
Just
All
yeah,
right.
for sure. No, it was a great question too. Fire away.
right, man. On behalf of all the Kings, we want to thank you so much for the time that you put in here. We want to thank you so much for
pleasure,
joining
man.
us and sharing all your wicked stories with us, man. We'd love to have you back. And I'll tell you what, man, do me a favor, get a hold of me after the show. I want to see if we can work you into that event on August 7th.
Yeah, me too, man.
Sounds good, man. Peace.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace out, brother.
That guy's fucking awesome, dude.
That was great. He ate
that
bomb and just spit it out.
In the because in the what do they call that? In the spirit of running out of time and running out of power on my goddamn cell phone. Oh, we're gonna roll right into it, man. We're gonna hit it, man. We're gonna get on with what's bothering you, King. So I'm gonna hit Willie with it, man. King, what's bothering you, bro?
Well, as you can see, my name still hasn't changed on the screen. I am still bothered by 1,665, but I'm also bothered by the fact that I'm still being hit with cancellations due to other businesses' stupidity with event planning and crowd controlling. I mean, I do agree that said event most likely would have been a disturbance to the community and that it's probably better to slow the pace during a time of concern. You know, of course, me being the king that I am, I came up with my own ideas, and I pitched that maybe we should stand firm on the cancellation and move to smaller sized VIP events with lesser known names attached to these events. And, you know, till the community can settle and understand that these larger scale events need to be secured a little bit better than they were in the past. Other than that, 1,665 indigenous children found in unmarked graves still bothers me the most, my kings. Cottreezy, what's bothering you, King?
So I live in an area where, again, today, a couple weeks ago, I dealt with a Confederate flag being sold at a cannabis house. And today I'm just literally getting lunch from work.
Oh,
serious?
Oh,
serious?
I hope he didn't just die out too. I think that's what might have happened, man. Oh no.
No, I got him. Hold on. There he is.
Motherfuckers, okay.
Dude, I was about to be what's bothering me, King, is motherfucking shitty internet connection.
Oh my God. So anyway, let's get to it. So I'm getting my lunch, and there's two windows, one where you pay and one where you pick up your food. Well, I've already, called in the order. I went in, I paid, I'm waiting there. I witnessed 4 people who are of the European or Caucasian descent pick up their food from the second window and walk away. As I pick up my food and walk away, all of a sudden, as I'm going back into the car, because now they delayed my time and all this stuff, the lady yells out and screams, hey, did you pay for that? Immediately, the guys who were with me, who were my boys, they immediately were like, that's racist as hell. So what's bothering me, King, is that, again, on a daily basis, I sat there. And I sat there and said, yes, I did pay for them. And obviously, when I got to work, I called the manager and we had a discussion about what happened.
Wow.
So they had to understand out here that this king does not play around. He is connected to a good amount of people in an organization that if this continues out here, I'll make one phone call and we'll have a lot of people out here making a lot of noise about what's going on in this area.
Oh, yes.
I'll leave it at that. So what's bothering me, King, is this area needs to get their shit together really quickly. Wake up. It's 2021. You better cut it out. Elder, what's bothering you, King?
Oh, shit. Here we go. So what's bothering me, I'll tell you, I had an experience last night. And first, let me say this, man. We often talk about the things we do behind the scenes that we don't tell you guys about. So this is one of those things. And the only reason I'm telling the public about it is because it ties right into what's bothering me as well. And it's more about awareness than recognition, right? So I took my queen on the back of my bike, met up with one of my homies, had his queen on his bike. We went to Dairy Queen. The Dairy Queen in our city has a monstrous fucking line all the time. You know, in store and drive through. So we parked the bikes. We got in line. You know, we're sitting there, and this young gentleman come barging past us with the mask up, with a t-shirt up over his face, and my homie said, I think it was my queen. One of them said, "This guy's going in there to steal something. Watch." Like, we were just kind of joking, you know, just the way he looked with the mask up. He looked more like a bandit with his t-shirt up. So sure as shit, man, the guy walked right over to the Dairy Queen cooler. He pulled it out. He took a whole box of ice cream sandwiches and he walked out the back door. And of course, there was a lot of people in the store. People were freaking out. And so we started to go through the parking lot, picked up a garbage bag, you know, clearly his clothes. You know, so I run up. I was like, "Hey man, what you doing?" And he freaks, you know, and he says, "So I'm just fucking hungry, man. Leave me alone." And I was like, "Dude, nah, man. I feel you. I'm not here to fucking get your shit." I said, "What I'm here to do, man, is I'm gonna buy that fucking box of ice cream off you for $20, man." I'm like, "If you're hungry, bro, like ice cream ain't the way to go." I'm like, "Don't be out here stealing no food, man. Ask your brothers, man. Let me help you out." You know? So I gave him $20. I took the ice cream. The queen took it back. The Dairy Queen, you know, they're young kids that work at Dairy Queen, so they were a little freaked out and didn't know what to do. And with some of the people in the parking lot, you know, I told the kid, I said, "Sit tight, man, you know, hold that $20. Sit tight, I'm gonna run in and get you a meal, you know. Fuck it. If you want an ice cream, I'll get you one too. You don't need that box, right?" So what bothered me was I was sitting there. So what's bothering me, King, is I'm sitting there waiting to get, you know, this kid a fucking meal. And I hear all these fucking, I hate the word, but I hate to say it, privileged motherfuckers standing around me in Dairy Queen talking shit about this kid. You know, I'm looking at all these motherfuckers and I'm thinking, if you've spent one day on the street, you know, and it gets down to the point where you have to fucking steal to eat, and your fellow man is talking down about you instead of reaching out and trying to fucking help you, you know, that's a problem. You are more part of the motherfucking problem than you are ever going to be than a solution.
Yep.
And let me just add this, because there were two families in there, mom and pa with kids, you know, and it was the parents that were talking shit. What are you teaching your children? The fuck are you teaching your children? And how are your children going to carry the future of this world if that's the kind of judgmental shit that you're teaching them out of the gate? You know, I'm not a well-off dude, you know, but I'll tell you all this, man. If you watched my interview with Holden, you damn well fucking know that I spent some time on the street myself, you know, and it's those little moments that give people that glimmer of hope, that moment. Never mind the full belly of food and the $20. People are like, "Well, what if he goes and buy drugs with your $20? That's his fucking choice. But he's going to do it with a full belly of fucking food, and he ain't going to jail for stealing to try to eat." Yeah. And if you can go home and you're okay with that while you feed your fucking children right in front of him, then there's something wrong with you. Period. Right. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. "Oh, well, maybe they don't have the money to help." Bullshit. You're not sitting in Dairy Queen at 9:30 at night with your fucking children if you don't got $7 extra fucking dollars to help a homeless kid outside.
No doubt.
Clearly troubled. Clearly fucking struggling, clearly with no one to care.
Yep.
So that few minutes that me and my friends and my queens, you know, he sat on the curb, and I made it very fucking clear that if anybody bothered him while he ate his fucking dinner, that they would be messing with my whole crew. And I explained to the young kids in Dairy Queen, and they came and they thanked me, and they said, "You know, what you did that's really heartfelt." And I said to them, "Just don't ever forget it." I said, "You see a kid running in here and try to steal," I said, "you know, don't scream at him to stop unless you're screaming at him to stop and give him a cheeseburger. Otherwise, let the man fucking eat." So what's bothering me, King, is the lack of compassion in our world today. And without it, our society is lost. And what are we teaching the next generation behind us if we can't even teach them simple compassion, generosity, and help another human being eat? That's what the fuck is bothering me, King. Sorry, I had to get that out, man. It was bothering the shit out of me. I couldn't believe how many people were sitting there talking shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Real,
Like the kid broke down. Like as soon as I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm hungry." And I'm like, "Here, let me help you, man." As soon as he heard I wanted to help him and I wasn't trying to get him in trouble, he fucking started bawling his face off. So I'm just out here trying to fucking eat, man. And I'm like, "Been there, man. Let me help you. Let me help you eat. You know, just take some time, man." You hear me say it all the time on my other show. It's my catchphrase. Stay high, stay lifted, but most importantly, stay kind to each other. It's simple. Simple act of kindness can change the path of someone's entire life. Remember that when you move on. Act like a king, not like a fucking jester. Thank you. God bless and namaste.
So
Anyways.
I see smoke coming out of Cottreezy's side of things, filling up that brand new flag. It looks beautiful.
Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to homie Jelly.
So, we're gonna get to Elder's favorite part of the show.
I fucking love this part. It's literally my favorite part of the show, man.
Cottreezy, what's your flavors of the week?
Yeah, man. Shout out to First Stop Dispensary all day. Keep it fast. We're a little late in the show, but always a pleasure seeing them and getting some good flavors. The flavors of the week always. I just smoked it earlier. We got that orange cream soda. Great indica. Definitely had literally like a tangerine, almost orange smell to it. Yeah.
Pause. I will transfer you $40 fucking today, man. Go buy me some of that shit. Bring it with you.
I got you. Absolutely. I'll get it back. Because it's smooth, it's good. It's really terpene, like it's like orangey as hell. So it was just a great smoke. And then also, I smoked another one, which is like a mid hybrid, the Laughing Buddha.
Oh, I like that one.
It's one of the only sativas I'll smoke, man.
But it was still good. It was earthy though, you know what I mean? But it was good. It was good. I like it. It's almost like, like when get you started a little bit, not too fast, not too slow. So those are the two flavors I like.
You're a little robot-y there.
Am I?
That was amazing.
Is it on my back? Am I good now? I'm good.
Just try to describe that last one, the Laughing Buddha, one more time.
Oh, the Laughing Buddha is a good sativa. It's not too fast, not too slow. It's not like gonna shoot you up, but it's just a slight, lift off, and it's real earthy, but it's really good. Kind of earthy, no real fruity in the taste. And it's one of those people who like those cannabis tastes, like the taste like weed. It's one of those. It's a good tasting. So, orange cream soda, Laughing Buddha. Big shout out to First Stop Dispensary. I know what it is, man.
Yeah,
always.
Love that shit. I'm going looking for orange cream. Fucking, I'll be looking for that all day tomorrow.
Get it. I'm doing it tomorrow for you. Straight up, I'll bring some for you.
Yeah, straight up, man. Get it, put it aside in case it's gone. I've never had that. I gotta try that shit for real, man.
I know I got a lag of the way, so I'm smoking.
I can't wait to do a live review with you guys, like on stage.
We're gonna.
I don't know how. I don't know how the. Yeah, like I really don't know how the liability goes for us on stage medicating, but when we do our 20-minute session on stage, it's like we're gonna do a live fucking review or something.
Well, if you think about it, us three will be there from day till night, so we are not.
Bro, I have a fucking driver. You have a driver, and I'll be taking care of Cottreezy. So all three of us have a driver. So
we smoke our lives away.
Dude, I'm literally trying to set the world fucking record, man. I think I'm doing right, man.
We'll be good.
Oh man, so you know what, guys, we're getting around that time. We're gonna wrap this episode up. I want to give a huge shout out to our guest tonight, man. It was a monstrous fucking interview tonight. All the insight you shared with us, man, about past and present was pretty slick, man. I appreciate that kind of experience and wisdom. Big, huge fucking shout out to Healing House Medicinals, our sponsor, our home, our fucking fam jam that keeps hooking us up and setting us up with all this product to check out. And also, of course, hosting the Cannot Party Yet event here in 2021 on August 7th. We will be joined by all of the Kings, as well as Willie Skandalz will be doing a personal set. Ross Cottreezy will be doing a personal set. We got Digital Fire in the house. We got Count Classy in the house. And, of course, we're going to be headlining it with Shawclair himself. We've got Master Chef. Fuck, I can't talk. We got Master Chef's Danny Raposo in the house with his food truck. And of course, a bunch of our vendors are going to be joining us. It is a free event running from 11 a.m. till 6:30 p.m. So come out and join us, guys. We look forward to seeing you there.
All right.
Hit them up with what you guys got on your socials.
All righty. Like I said, and I will continuously say at this point of the show, every single Friday night, live on Twitch at Willie World, kicking it live with Willie. This week is episode 70. Yep, that's right. And we have Backpack Pickers Top 10. So come on down, follow the page, see if you made the top 10 this week. Cottreezy, what up?
Man, big salute to everybody, man, for going on Cottreezy.com and running it up. I love it. Big salute. I will be, look out for Instagram. I'll be on a couple of lives this weekend. We're definitely going to be promoting August 7th.
Okay.
It's really all about August 7th in this thing, man. Forward. And got a little something going on July 31st with, you know, the blog interview, but really it's all about August 7th. So be on the lookout for those platforms. We're going to be hanging in. Got some surprises, got some, maybe got a little quick giveaways, man. You know, got a little something, so you better stay tuned. Got some surprises coming on. So that's it, man.
Yes.
Big salute.
Awesome. All right, well, that's it, man. We're wrapping up another episode here at Kings. What episode was this? 19. Holy
19.
shit, we've been doing this a while, man. So we want to thank everybody for your continued support. We appreciate everybody's continued views, and get ready because next week we're taking it to Twitch. So if you don't already have a Twitch account, we're going to be posting links all week on how to get yourself a Twitch account and get yourself set up to be following us on Twitch starting next week. Don't forget that. All right. And in the meantime, guys, you know how Kings fucking do it. The only time a king pays attention to the jester is when we need some kind of mild amusement. Peace out.
Peace.